Can you please describe SteamWorld Heist with 2 or 3 sentences?
Oh, that's pretty hard. It's so SteamWorld Heist is a turn-based strategy shooter, and it features steam-driven robots in space. And what you do is you go basically on a lot of piracy missions. So you steal stuff from really evil robots. So you're actually doing a very good thing.
How long have you been working on SteamWorld Heist?
So it's a terrible answer, because I think we are just about to getting ready to wrap it up, and so we will have worked on that game for 22 months, so almost 2 years.
Why did you decide to go with self-publishing in the first place?
That's a good question, because for a very, very long time, we actually did work for hire. And we made very, very many titles for publishers. And so we decided, when the App Store arrived in 2008, 2009, we decided that now we have to get started on our own games, because if we don't do it now, we're probably going to miss this train. And so we decided to make mobile games, and we were a mobile developer for a good while. And then we made some really bad games in the beginning, and then we made actually a few really good ones. So then we realized that we actually can self-publish. We don't really need a publisher. After we had done that, it was pretty hard going back. We are talking to quite a few publishers these days, only to sort of politely say no thanks. We know that we can self-publish and make a good living from it. So, yeah. The thing is that when we talk to a publisher and they want to split 50-50, we say, oh, that's great. So then you can give us $2 million. You can spend $2 million on PR and marketing. And they can't. But that's roughly what we spend on SteamWorld Heist.
Why did you choose to do another SteamWorld game instead of creating a new universe?
That's a great question, actually. The thing was that when we started working on SteamWorld Heist, we hadn't decided that that game was going to be a SteamWorld game. It was just, we had the design document for sort of a combat game set in space. After we had talked about it, I said, okay, I have only 2 conditions for this game, because SteamWorld Dig was so popular, and so we should probably continue in the same franchise. So I said, there are 2 conditions. The first one is it has to be a SteamWorld game. So let's call it SteamWorld Heist, for example. That's what we called it in the beginning, and that name stuck. And the other condition was that it must absolutely be ready by Christmas 2014. Didn't really work out. So it's like a year later, and we are finishing it up. 2014, 2015. It's only like one digit. It's not that bad.
What do you play yourself?
Oh, I play a few different games, but by far, the answer is like I risk it being boring, but I play very much chess. An extreme amount of chess. Yeah. Bulgaria has a few really, really fantastic players. Of course, they are national heroes.
So how filthy rich are you?
I'm stinking rich. I'm just swimming in cash the whole time. So the problem is that cash is kind of dirty. So you get sort of filthy from all that money. So yeah, you really get filthy rich.
Well, how do you see the development of Image and Form in the future?
Yeah, that's great too. I think my vision is that we stay below 20 people. There's 16 people at Image and Form now, and I really want to keep it under 20. Yeah, actually on purpose, because I need to describe it to you actually, because when you come to the office here, if you ever come and visit us, you'll notice that the first thing everyone does is take off their shoes. So it's like
so it's like home.
Yeah, it's like at home, and that's one of the visions I have, that I want to know everyone that I work with, and I want everyone to want to go and have lunch with everyone else, and it's sort of like a small family feeling. And it's true. I really hope that we can stay productive and clever, but that we don't have to become like 100-head studio. I think I've been around the block for long enough. That's not the main goal. It shouldn't be. I mean, it should be going to work and always having fun and being with people that you really enjoy being with. And then if you have that, then I think you're going to do great stuff together. If it becomes a company where we need to start using name tags, then I don't want to be around anymore.